strong enough to get there, right?
It gets to Kermit.
But okay, so the way their transmitter's been set up, you're suggesting that it's bypassing the one area that should be hitting?
It's bypassing. I don't know why it's bypassing,
okay,
but it needs to get there.
How soon do you want this meeting?
I want it like yesterday. I mean, tomorrow.
Probably wanted it a few weeks ago, didn't you?
Yes. I mean, sir, I've been proactive. I've been dealing with this for 5 years. And I've never disrespected no one. I've always tried to come to solutions. This is the first time that I've been rejected. I can understand you reject someone if you feel that it's not going to be a productive meeting. But track record of me being unproductive. So,
right.
So I'm dumbfounded to see why you not. Well, they said, well, our bylaws say that we can't meet with you on personnel. I get that. I met with governors. I met with mayors. I understand that. But it doesn't hurt for us to talk, reason, and understand. So maybe I can critique what Dr. Kennedy is saying in a way that you can understand, right, than the way that she's explaining it, because she's emotional.
But again, the reasoning for you then is this a personnel matter? We don't talk to anybody about it. I mean, I've already sent an email saying they're not going to talk to me about it. It's a personnel matter. But that's the same thing you're being told. It's a personnel matter. Okay.
So Reverend Harris, since Gene Kennedy is in Atlanta now, and this is being said to be a personnel issue at the station, will she return for this meeting with you and the board or the members of the personnel committee if that meeting is agreed to? Will Jean return?
I believe, if I'm understanding it right, that she was going to do it by phone or something. I'm going to try to work it out where she could, be somewhat not present physically, but conversate.
Maybe a video conference.
Right. She had specifically, and if you read and hear that, she specifically said that I want Reverend Harris there at the meeting because you all intimidate me. This is a woman. And she has a right to how she feels.
And what structural changes would you like to see put in place so that this doesn't happen again?
Well, one, I think that there's a culture here in the station. This is from my perspective of even coming on the show, that I would like to see us be more in the planning process of things here in the radio station, more inclusive. When we go to the board meetings, all you have is 3 minutes to talk. How much can you say in 3 minutes? If you have a burning issue or concern, really, what can you say in 3 minutes? So we need to create something where the community has a voice, where they're not timed on a time clock to say things shut up. And that's the feeling that we get. We want to see Brother Rhodes interns, okay? Because the truth of the matter is, Brother Rich, who is the station manager, is holding 5 positions right now. 5 positions he's holding because whatever reason is that the station doesn't have money to, my understanding is that they don't have the money to hire individual 5 people. So Brother Rich has to, again, my understanding, do all 5 positions.
So he's the executive director. What other position does he have?
I believe, I don't know them all offhand. I believe it's well, I'm not going to say, I know. I was just told he's holding all 5 spots. And so I'm figuring as a community, how can we come in and help strategize about taking some of the responsibility off of him? Because what I'm told, he's good at what he's doing. But if you do too much, how effective are you going to be, right, for our community? And so I'm thinking that there's ways that we can come in with some ideas to help.
Are there any African Americans on the board?
2.
Who are they?
Mel Sanders and Jewel
River something. Smith?
River Smith?
All right, I don't know.
No. And have you talked to them about the concerns you have? And
we have been to the board. Matter of fact, I went to the last meeting last month, and I didn't say anything. I just listened. Because that's one of the problems we have in Fresno. We don't listen. And I listened. and I wanted them to see